represent some of the best personal injury lawyers you can find. Tough lawyers that will fight to win your case. And they're so good they stake their reputation on it by only getting paid if you win. So if you've been in a serious car, truck, or motorcycle accident or hurt on the job, find out today for free what kind of compensation you may be entitled to. Call the legal helpline right now.
800-257-3148. 800-257-3148. 800-257-3148. That's 800-257-3148.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410. Elgin time, 11 o'clock.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Cintas. A Chicago law firm has filed a civil lawsuit against a Batavia chiropractor accused of secretly recording at least 180 patients while they were naked or undressing. The firm, Romanucci and Blandon, is representing 4 patients, 3 generations from one family, who say they were violated at Hansen Family Chiropractic on Wilson and Randall. Prosecutors say 43-year-old David Hansen hid cameras throughout his office, including a room used for red light therapy. Investigators report most of the victims were female, ranging from children to adults. Hansen is facing criminal charges as the civil case moves forward. Retail spending slowed in September, rising just 0.2% after strong gains over the summer. The Commerce Department says high prices for essentials like groceries and rents are pressuring households, though overall consumer spending is still expected to help drive economic growth to about 3% for the quarter. The job market remains steady. New unemployment claims fell by 6,000 last week to 216,000, below economists' expectations, suggesting layoffs remain relatively low despite recent job cut announcements in major companies. Health officials are sounding the alarm as norovirus cases climb nationwide. Test positivity has doubled since late summer, reaching nearly 14%. The CDC notes last December saw a record high positivity, and while cases had eased earlier this year, they're now rising again heading into winter. More than 100 people gathered at Elgin Community College for the 44th Annual Community Thanksgiving Luncheon hosted by the Elgin Area Chamber of Commerce. The event honored 10 community volunteers nominated by local nonprofits for their service and impact. Chamber President Carol Geiske praised the recipients for giving their time and talents without seeking recognition, saying their work strengthens the community and inspires others. The luncheon remains a long-standing holiday tradition celebrating the partnerships that support the Elgin area. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Walk right through the door. It's all here to explore. With guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Progressive knows there are some surprisingly expensive things in life, like fences. A house with a big yard and a white picket fence was always the dream. But then you saw the price to install a fence and you're wondering if the color is driving the price up. Nobody ever dreams of a beige or a gray picket fence, right? So maybe those fences are cheaper. But no, they're not. Then you remember that switching your home and auto to Progressive could save you hundreds and make all your dreams of a fence come true. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Hot Hands. Retail spending slowed in September, rising just 0.2% after strong gains over the summer. The Commerce Department says high prices for essentials like groceries and rents are pressuring households, though overall consumer spending is still expected to help drive economic growth to about 3% for the quarter. The job market remains steady. New unemployment claims fell by 6,000 last week to 216,000, below economists' expectations, suggesting layoffs remain relatively low despite recent job cut announcements in major companies. Health officials are sounding the alarm as norovirus cases climb nationwide. Test positivity has doubled since late summer, reaching nearly 14%. The CDC notes last December saw a record high positivity, and while cases had eased earlier this year, they're now rising again heading into winter. More than 100 people gathered at Elgin Community College for the 44th Annual Community Thanksgiving Luncheon hosted by the Elgin Area Chamber of Commerce. The event honored 10 community volunteers nominated by local nonprofits for their service and impact. Chamber President Carol Geiske praised the recipients for giving their time and talents without.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blade.
Today, mostly sunny with a high near 30. Temperatures falling to around 27 in the afternoon. Gusty winds up to 20 miles per hour. Tonight, snow after 1 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 22. Temperatures rising to around 24 overnight. Currently, it is 26 degrees with clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
The holidays are back at Starbucks, so share the season with a peppermint mocha. Starbucks signature espresso, velvety mocha, and cool peppermint notes, topped with whipped cream and dark chocolate curls. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
Find what you love and love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you.
With the lowest prices for over 30 years, find what you love only at Total Wine and More.
Did you get a call or message that mentioned Social Security that made you feel threatened or scared? That is not the Social Security Administration. Social Security will not threaten you, press you for personal information, or demand instant payment. Social Security does not accept payments by gift card, prepaid debit card, internet currency, or by mailing cash. Criminals use these forms of payment because they are hard to trace. Don't fall for it. Hang up, ignore them. Report this criminal activity to oig.ssa.gov.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
My mom has taken up going to the park to practice yoga.
My dad's going to a club, but not a book club, a salsa club.
Finding new hobbies comes with age.
My mom has started getting lost and not knowing where she's going.
Becoming lost or disoriented doesn't. Confusion with time or place may be a sign of Alzheimer's. An early diagnosis can help improve the quality of life for your loved one. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Out to Lunch here on WRMN, the Voice of the Valley and the Talk of the Town. Hey, we're broadcasting live here from Studio 14, serving you, the Fox River Valley area. Thank you, everyone, of course, for tuning in, always being a part of the conversation with us here on WRMN. We always do greatly appreciate that, of course. We hope that you are enjoying your morning so far. We will definitely be going through lots of fun things to do this weekend over this Thanksgiving weekend. Maybe you've already got some plans. Maybe you have traveled. Maybe you are in the process of traveling and you're tuning in right now. We wish you safe travels. I know the weather and temperatures are going to get a little hectic a little bit here. We'll definitely have to go through that. But before we do that, we want to let you know that Valor Chimney Services in Elgin is reminding everyone that the blood you donate gives someone another chance at life. Someday that someone might be a friend, a loved one, or even you. So please give blood and give the gift of life. This message courtesy of Valor Chimney Services in Elgin. Trust their years of experience for all your chimney sweep and repair needs. Call Valor Chimney Services at 224-227-6166. That's 224-227-6166. I apologize about that. I was hitting everything with my my clipboard here as I read those live reads. So thank you to Radio America for giving us those live reads. I'll be reaching out to you. Let me know. I love doing all these live reads here. We hope you're enjoying the day. Happy Thanksgiving, or the Boxing Day of Thanksgiving, right? It's Black Friday. That's what it is, really, is Black Friday. Get those good steals of deals that are out there, folks. Oh my goodness, you can find so many. We went through Black Friday a little bit earlier here in the previous day on a Wednesday. So we did talk a little bit about that. But if you want to rewatch that, it's on the live section on our YouTube channel, the previous live section. Dino here decorated the studio absolutely beautifully here. If you haven't seen it yet, it is stunning. We've got here on camera too, a cute little pumpkin on the on-air sign. We've got a turkey in the middle. We've got some beautiful leaves, some beautiful decor leaves as well too. Very nice, if I do say so myself. Definitely gives it that aura of beauty during the last days of the fall time, right? As we get into winter. And even decked out here on the microphone. Look at this. Quite fancy here, if I do say so myself. Got nice little glittery apples and looks like maybe a couple berries. And then, of course, also the beautiful glittery leaves as well here. So if you haven't, if you're watching on YouTube, you can see it. It's in all its glory shining. And it kind of fits nicely with my my shirt that I recently got too. So yes, I did some Christmas shopping, including just one for myself as well. So, you know, it's always good to kind of do that for yourself too. Nothing too pricey, but a nice comfortable shirt. With that being said, let's go through the weather and temperatures. We are in a winter storm warning, or at least we will be. A high of 31 degrees is in the forecast today. Lots of sunshine. It's a beautiful day outside. Now, the winter storm warning is coming up Saturday, 3 a.m. until Sunday, 6 a.m. This is in the Chicagoland area. It also does apply to the Fox River Valley area. Portions of central, north central, and northeast Illinois and northwest Indiana. Heavy snow is expected. Now, the prediction previously was 3 to 5 inches. Now it is predicted to be between 6 and 10 inches. Locally, higher amounts are possible northwest of Ottawa to Aurora to Waukegan line. That includes Aurora in the Fox River Valley area. So please make sure you're prepared. I know that a lot of people are traveling back from Thanksgiving and the holidays. Just want to throw that out there for you so that you know. Southeast winds gusting up to 30 miles per hour. So it's going to most likely be a blizzard. By kind of backtracking a little bit, tonight is kind of when it starts, a low of 21. We see a chance of snow at 70%. So a 70% chance of snow for tonight. Tomorrow is going to be that day, potential winter storm, cloudy with a high of 29 degrees. Predicted here, again, up to 10 inches of snow expected. So make sure you get those snow shovels and, of course, the snow blowers ready. Watching a potential winter storm for also Saturday night, 1 to 3 inches of snow expected on top of what we are also expected to. So it's going to be pretty hectic out there. Just wanted to throw that information out there to you because it's going to be that like that. So today I'm going to be putting up some of the holiday decorations for Christmas, and so that should be good. I get to leave early today. Yes, I get to leave at 1 o'clock, so that should be good. Bears game starts at 12. Bears game starts at 12, and then 2 o'clock is the official first kickoff there. Best of luck to the Bears, of course, out there here on WRMN. You'll be able to listen to it on that AM 1410 dial, or if you want to watch it, of course, it'll also be on the TV, on the streamings. But I would advise you not try to watch it when you're driving. That's why you tune into WRMN. We've got Sunday the 30th, cloudy skies early, followed by partial clearing. Now, it does not look like a very heavy chance of snow, however. Temperatures, a high of 29 degrees. It looks like the snow could possibly melt a little bit, but not a whole lot because it does go down to 10 degrees coming up for Sunday night. Monday, predicted to be cloudy with snow showers developing during the afternoon. We see a high of 24. Chance of snow at about 40%. We see a low of 12 degrees coming up. That will be for Monday night. Tuesday rolls around for the 2nd of December. We see a high of 24 and a low of 20. Chance of snow, not really any right now, predicted at least. About a 20 to 25% chance coming up on Wednesday the 3rd, cloudy with a high of 30 and a low of 10 degrees. Thursday, we see a high of 20, low of 13. Going to be pretty chilly. Chance of snow only about 20%, 10 to 20%. That's for Thursday. Finally, next Friday, we see a high of 28 and a low of 18 degrees, mostly cloudy skies. Now, when do we get the next snowfall? It looks like that's Sunday, the 7th of December. Snowfall around an inch or so is predicted. And then back again for Tuesday, the 9th of December, chance of snow at 40%. And then a following day after that, which would be Wednesday and Thursday. So we are looking to get some more snow coming through as the days go by. Let's go through our inspirational story to continue on your morning today, the day after Thanksgiving on Black Friday. This is a story of kindness to restore some faith in humanity. This was posted yesterday by an anonymous user. So I am a teacher assistant at a public high school, and I work with the adaptive class, which are kids with Downs or severe autism, etc. This is my first year working in the class. They always go to hibachi restaurant for Thanksgiving as a class. We were using discounts and stuff, as well as students bringing their own money for the field trip. We go to pay, but Santa already took care of the bill. The manager said a random customer covered us. Me and the other teachers were all about to cry. Amidst all the turmoil and division and craziness in the country, this was an amazing experience. These kids are some of the absolute sweetest. They deserve all this and more, and I'm so glad that there are people who still do this. They didn't come to talk to us or anything. We have absolutely no idea who paid, just doing it out of the kindness of their hearts. So that's a nice little story there to continue on your morning. And then there's another cute one I wanted to read to you and actually show it to you on the screen here, because this picture looks very similar to how I used to draw as a kid. And this is by an anonymous user. First time I've gotten a drawing from a kid. And this is a cute little drawing that a little kid made for this person. And it looks similar to something I would have drawn around that age. So this person writes, quote, I practice karate. And while one class was happening, I practiced my own section of the school. Often when I practice, one of the students' younger sisters likes to watch me. She enjoys the karate atmosphere, but is naturally a more shy person and too young, so she likes to mess with equipment and such and watch me as I was doing it too, as if she was doing it too. One time she said hi to me when I was taking a quick break, so I said hi back, of course. But today when I was sitting down to take a sip of water, she came over with the drawing she said that she had made, saying it was for me doing so good at karate and to keep it up. My heart absolutely melted. I asked for her name, gave her mine, and I encouraged her to join the class one day if she's a bit older, or when she's a bit older. So nice little inspirational stories there. Of course, this and more can be found on sunnyskies.com. Taking a look at the time, it's already 11:17. We are pushing through to the 12 o'clock hour. Stay tuned for more here on Out to Lunch, WRMN. What are we going to talk about? Well, of course, the per-usuals. Mental floss, interesting facts there. Word of the day, national day calendars to celebrate, recognize, and enjoy. And of course, we also do have where we talk about what's happening locally in the Fox River Valley area. It is Friday, so no Tradio today. But of course, always feel free to text over any information that you might be looking for and things like that as well, too. So please feel free to do that. Again, thank you everyone for tuning in today. And we appreciate all that everyone does to tune in. We've got Lawnmower Chris commenting in on the text line here. The subject is Black Friday. Started to reassure retailers can have a great sales to bring their books, money accounting back into the black instead of the red. Okay. Very good to know that. Thank you. Thank you, Lawnmower Chris. We'll take a quick time out and we'll be back with more here in just a bit. Of course, stay tuned.
Hi there, Tammy Scully here from Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. Join me and my sidekicks, Nancy and Becky, for valuable lifestyle tips and unique views and insights on interesting topics and everyday situations, providing nonstop fun and chuckles for all. Get the scoop on consumer news, deep dive on current events, and learn about the newest economic trends, from exercise and gardening to music, travel, recipes, sports, pets, real estate, media, and everything in between. And it's all sprinkled with a healthy helping of bad dad jokes and interesting fun facts to boot. Tune in Mondays through Thursdays from 2 to 4 p.m. for a little fun, frolic, and infotainment. Join us, won't you?
The before the weather gets too cold, it's time to finish up those outdoor jobs. That's why ComEd wants you to know that electricity can jump from a power line to you and to the tools you're using. So maintain a safe distance from any power lines. You can also call ComEd at 1-800-EDISON-1 to have those power lines de-energized the next time you do any work around them. Stay smart, stay safe, stay back. ComEd, powering lives.
Hey Bears fans, want your business heard during every heart-pounding moment of the game? WRMN 1410 is now offering in-game ad spots for Chicago Bears broadcast. Be a part of the action as thousands of die-hard listeners tune in each week. Whether it's a touchdown, turnover, or a timeout, your message will be right there in the mix. Spots are limited and going fast. Call WRMN 1410 today at 847-741-7700 and score big with in-game advertising that delivers results. Get in the game with the Chicago Bears on WRMN AM 1410.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough. But if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
And welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN. We hope that you are enjoying the day so far. The morning, it is 11:21 currently as I speak right now. Maybe you're listening in on that AM 1410 dial, the app, or on YouTube, youtube.com/WRMN Radio. No matter how you're listening to us, we appreciate the time you're taking to do so and being a part of us here on WRMN. Got lots of good things to talk about here. Of course, what do we have for some interesting facts? Maybe you knew about them. Maybe you did not know about them. Here's one. Obituary writers have their own awards. They're called the Grimmies. Okay, Tammy, I think that you put this one on here for mental flaws or the bad dad jokes. Yes, obituary writers have their own awards. They're called the Grimmies. Not the Grammys, the Grimmies. That's kind of sad, but it's also like, it's kind of funny, though, too, a little bit, right? Got to have a little chuckle, right? Let's see some other ones here as well. Ornithologists often use Cheetos to study the behavior in crows. Along with being easy to spot because of their bright orange color, they're also one of a crow's favorite treats. How cool is that? A nice little cheesy treat is something that they enjoy. Here's another one for you today. Army ants that misinterpret the scent trails left by other ants will sometimes break from a crowd and march in circles. If enough ants join, they can form massive death spirals. And maybe you have seen them as well, too. During World War II, Lazy Boy manufactured seats for tanks, torpedo boats, gun turrets, and armor cars. Yes, Lazy Boy. Not quite lazy, though, when you're in the war, though. And then here's another one. When your inner voice speaks in your head, it triggers small muscle movements in your larynx. That one I did not know. And then finally, newborn babies have nearly 100 more bones than full-grown adults. A lot more bones. The babies there, it looks like. So interesting stuff and so much more that you can find. That's on mentalfloss.com. Now, of course, you can also check out the different big questions of the day, right? There's actually quite a few. There's quite a few, especially new ones here that are related to Christmas and the holidays coming up. So I will hold on to those, put them in my pocket, and lock it until next week. So stay tuned for that. Word of the day today is sustain, S-U-S-T-A-I-N. It's a verb, sustain. Now, what does to sustain mean? Well, to sustain someone or something is to provide what is needed for that person or thing to exist or continue. Sustain also means, quote, to hold up the weight of, to suffer or endure, or to confirm or prove. In legal context, to sustain something is to decide or state that it is proper, legal, or fair. So here's a couple examples. Hope sustained us during that difficult time. Or the shed roof collapsed, unable to sustain the weight of all the snow. And then finally here, the athlete sustained serious injuries during the last week's game. So that's the word of the day today, folks. It is sustain, recognized on the 28th on Black Friday today. Maybe you want to sustain having a good balance when it comes to your shopping, right? Maybe you want to make sure that you get your shopping done soon. Black Friday is today. Going to see lots of good sales that are out there too. So definitely feel free to check that out, including some Black Friday deals on the National Day calendar. Yes, folks, did you know National Day calendar is not just talking about the National Day calendar in words and in pictures, but they also do sell merchandise as well. So you can get National Day calendar pins, notebooks, pencils, magnets, t-shirts, tote bags, mugs, cups, a whole list of things. Calendar, an actual calendar, of course, the big one that they like to sell there. And they're doing a Black Friday deal right now. So if you go onto their website, there they are. You can get for $3 off a Celebrate Everyday Ugly Christmas Sweater gift tag ornament. Or maybe you like to have a spiral notebook and write down all of the different days that are featured and which ones you like the best. That's also there too. Maybe you enjoy some men's pizza topping crew socks. You can get those from the National Day calendar website. What else do they have? Keep it cool and celebrate every day with their camo lunch cooler bag. Or get some earrings, or even an apron. They even have a children's book. Can't wait to celebrate, based off of the national days. How cool is that? So maybe you knew about that, maybe you didn't, but they do have a Black Friday sale deal going on now too, for the National Day calendar. Speaking of which, let's see what are the national days today. Let's raise a toast and maybe speak some French to enjoy National French Toast Day today. Yes, yes, yes. Enjoyed in the United States, known as the eggy bread or omelet bread, it is made a great breakfast for guests or a part of a brunch. French toast is very good, especially when you add some of those berries on there too. Many people also like to add some sugar, vanilla, or also cinnamon to the base. Our family likes to add cinnamon to the base to make it extra cinnamony, I guess, if that's the right word to use. But yes, French toast, very good. My mom does a great job making the French toast. It's always very delicious. Yesterday was Thanksgiving. Today is You're Welcome Giving. Yes, it is. It's a real national day today. It is not just Thanksgiving yesterday. Today is Your Welcome Giving Day. This is the day after Thanksgiving. Conventionally, when someone thanks us for a kindness or service, we respond by saying you're welcome. So it's inevitable. Someone would suggest the day after Thanksgiving, we should say you're welcome. So it's Your Welcome Giving Day today. Some other days that are also recognized: Maize Day, not maize like a maze in a cornfield, but the actual maize itself, the important plant. This is a common one across the Americas. The day is set aside for all Americans, regardless of heritage, to celebrate corn's traditional role on the North American continent. While other plant life was planted and imported, corn was common across the Americas. It was a central food source used by all the nations as an essential part of their everyday diet. There's a long, good history on that, of course, too. There's a variety of different maize corns out there. Depending on the kind of maize, it really can make a delicious corn tortilla. Others might be good, of course, to eat on the cob. And, of course, some kinds are perfect for making popcorn. Some other days that are recognized: Buy Nothing Day. This is the day after Thanksgiving. The day is a part of a movement against consumerism, urging the world to change their purchasing habits to consume and produce less. You can also try some ways to support this by cut up credit cards, do a Walmart. This is the act of disrupting other shoppers by pushing your shopping cart around a store and over while purchasing nothing. I don't know why you'd waste your time doing that personally, but I don't know. Organize a Christmas zombie walk, a visual expression of the obsession consumers have with Black Friday. Balance your checkbook, clean out your closet, donate or volunteer at a local food pantry. That's a very good one to do. So those are the national days. You can also check out nationaltoday.com. They've got some other ones here. It's Flossing Day. Fur Free Day is another one. National Day of Listening. Native American Heritage Day is also recognized today. There's also Red Planet Day, Systems Engineer Day, and a whole lot more. Check that list out. You can find it at nationaltoday.com. And we'll be back with more here on Out to Lunch. WRMN, stay tuned. We'll be back.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Hot Hands. Retail spending slowed in September, rising just 0.2% after strong gains over the summer. The Commerce Department says high prices for essentials like groceries and rents are pressuring households, though overall consumer spending is still expected to help drive economic growth to about 3% for the quarter. The job market remains steady. New unemployment claims fell by 6,000 last week to 216,000, below economist expectations, suggesting layoffs remain relatively low despite recent job cut announcements in major companies. Health officials are sounding the alarm as norovirus cases climb nationwide. Test positivity has doubled since late summer, reaching nearly 14%. The CDC notes last December saw a record high positivity, and while cases had eased earlier this year, they're now rising again heading into winter. More than 100 people gathered at Elgin Community College for the 44th Annual Community Thanksgiving Luncheon hosted by the Elgin Area Chamber of Commerce. The event honored 10 community volunteers nominated by local nonprofits for their service and impact. Chamber President Carol Geiske praised the recipients for giving their time and talents without seeking recognition, saying their work strengthens the community and inspires others. The luncheon remains a long-standing holiday tradition celebrating the partnerships that support the Elgin area. A Chicago law firm has filed a civil lawsuit against a Batavia chiropractor accused of secretly recording at least 180 patients while they were naked or undressing. The firm, Romanucci and Blandon, is representing 4 patients, 3 generations from one family, who say they were violated at Hansen Family Chiropractic on Wilson and Randall. Prosecutors say 43-year-old David Hansen hid cameras throughout his office, including a room used for red light therapy. Investigators report most of the victims were female, ranging from children to adults. Hansen is facing criminal charges as the civil case moves forward. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Kohl's Black Friday deals are here. Grab your coffee and put on your sneakers because it's go time. Through Saturday, save up to 50% on everything from toys to beauty faves, winter styles, and more. Plus, earn $15 Kohl's Cash for every $50 spent. Yep, that's extra Kohl's Cash. So run, don't walk. Just hold on tight to that coffee. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Coupons and Kohl's Cash do not apply to Sephora. Offers end November 29th. See store or Kohls.com for details.
When you switch to Progressive, you could save bundling your home and auto. Then you could put that money towards some of the surprisingly more expensive things in life.
May I help you? I just wanted to request a late checkout, please.
Of course. That's $30 per hour for up to 4 hours.
Huh. Okay, but if you can offer a late checkout, then that probably means no one is staying in that room. So if it's empty, maybe I can just stay a few extra hours.
Oh, aren't you adorable?
Life costs a lot, so bundle and you could save with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
If a Lenovo computer for your business is on your holiday list, don't shop around. Just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com. You'll find exclusive deals on the PCs you want for your business, like the ThinkPad X9 14 Aura Edition and Yoga 7i 2-in-1. So avoid all that shopping chaos and price comparing, and just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com, where PCs are up to 50% off. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo. Before the weather gets too cold, it's time to finish up those outdoor jobs. That's why ComEd wants you to know that electricity can jump from a power line to you and to the tools you're using. So maintain a safe distance from any power lines. You can also call ComEd at 1-800-EDISON-1 to have those power lines de-energized the next time you do any work around them. Stay smart, stay safe, stay back. ComEd, powering lives.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. Heavy snow expected from 3 a.m. Saturday to 6 a.m. CST Sunday. Today, mostly sunny with a high near 30. Tonight, snow after 1 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 22. Strong chance of snow. Currently, it is 28 degrees and mainly clear. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Whether it's morning routines or weekends on the sideline, when the temperature drops, America brings the heat with Hot Hands. Hot Hands are America's favorite hand, toe, neck, even body warmers to help you stay warm and cozy from head to toe. Hot Hands are fast-acting, long-lasting, and made right here in the USA. Look for the Hot Hands logo in the bright orange packages at your favorite store or online. Keep doing what you love out there with Hot Hands, warming up America coast to coast.
And welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN. We hope that you're enjoying the morning. It is 11:35, approaching 11:36 pretty soon here, of course. I always like to keep you in tune with what's happening here in the Fox River Valley area, and we got some good stuff for you. Now, today is the 28th of November. We're getting closer to the end of November into the month of December. What I wanted to do here for this Friday is play 2 minutes here for you. This is the Elgin 100 years ago. As you know, you've been hearing it. We recently had Alan Walters come in a couple days ago to record for December of 2025, the last month of the year, as we know it, of course. So I wanted to play this for you. This is the Elgin 100 years ago, recognized today on the 28th, back 100 years ago today. We hope you enjoy, and we hope you can maybe listen and see if there's anything maybe that you knew about. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you read the newspaper before in the old days, but I would doubt that many people were alive, are still alive, that would have remembered these things. Maybe some, maybe some, but I don't know. But this is Elgin 100 years ago, recognized on this day back in 1925, 100 years ago.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
This is Linda Rock sharing newspaper stories from 100 years ago, November 28th, 1925. The scarlet fever ban against children will be lifted next Monday when school reopens. It was announced today by city physician A.L. Mann. With the lifting of the quarantine rules in vogue during the last week, President A.M. Price of the Board of Education announces a school opening schedule. Half of the schools, including Elgin High School, will open Monday morning. The other half will open Monday afternoon. The recent epidemic is at an end. Several quarantine releases were ordered today, with more coming. Not a single new case was reported today. Health officials, both state and city, have publicly stated that the situation is well under control and no recurrence is looked for. President Price of the Board of Education today announced that there will be inspection of all pupils returning to school. Elgin will have a green Christmas and is the assurance of most Elgin merchants. Plans as endorsed at a recent board of directors meeting of the association are to the effect that the merchants will have Christmas trees in front of their stores about 10 days before the big holiday of the year. They will remain until after New Year's. It is thought that the trees will be about 7 to 8 feet in height and will be decorated.
Elgin 100 Years Ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 Years Ago at www.elginhistory.org.
And there it is, folks. That was Elgin 100 years ago on this day. Very nice. Back in 2025, 100 years ago from today. Interesting to hear some of that and think to yourself, oh my, how the time has changed. But they talked about in that news article, Linda Rock talked about how they had some quarantine things that were going on. A couple days. It was not a whole long time, but there were a couple days where kids had to be quarantined because of little outbreak that went around. So interesting to hear that, because that sounds very familiar to us, of course, as we know, because of COVID. But nonetheless, still, little things like that to kind of point out and realize, there's some things in this world that have not changed in some ways, or are very similar in other ways too. So it's kind of interesting to experience that and to hear about it too. I wanted to go through with you some of the great things that are happening locally in the Fox River Valley area. What do we have posted recently within the past 24 hours? We've got the morning show. We had 2 interviews today. We had one with Andrew and Frank. That was during the first part of the 8 o'clock hour. And then the second part of the show, we had Magnets by Lexi. And she even had a display of some of the beautiful magnets there too. So if you want to check that out, those have both been posted and recently posted now too. We've got Fridays with the Finest with Chief Lally and Dino. That's now been posted too onto our YouTube channel. So let's see what's going on here in the Fox River Valley area. As you know, folks, it is Black Friday today. And there is a very limited sale that's going on. You remember, of course, from last month, a month and a couple days prior, Nightmare on Chicago Street. Yes. There is a limited edition 2026 pre-sale that's going on right now. Now, this was shared by Nightmare on Chicago Street on their Facebook page an hour ago and reposted by Explore Elgin Area. This is a holiday gift that's so perfect for the person who loves Halloween. The 2026 pre-sale is officially live. There's 250 tickets only, and that was as they had posted it an hour ago. So I don't know how many's left. So, folks, if you're interested, get your tickets now. You won't find a better gift this season. This is happening right now, and once they're gone, they're gone. So I repeat, if you want to get some early tickets for 2026 Nightmare on Chicago Street, Krampus is offering these at a lowest price that you'll ever be experiencing that. So with that being said, get those tickets. I don't know how many's left. They're $30. That's what they've got right now. So there's only 250 available. I'm not quite sure how many are left in particular, but get those tickets, folks, if you want them early for the 2026 season. You can find that posted on Nightmare on Chicago Street on their Facebook page. Definitely get in on that. So that's going to be for next year. A pre-sale that's going on now. Very good. Some other things here too. Explore Elgin Area also did post Gear Up for the Holiday Fun at one of the many events that are going on this weekend. And I mean one of the many events that are going on this weekend. They've got some great things coming up here today, tomorrow, as well as Sunday. There's lots of different events that are coming up here. Events this weekend, including the Christmas Light Show at Gobert's Farm, is now through till the 30th. Santa's Village Magical Christmas Drive-Thru is now to the 30th. On the 29th, there's a lot of different things. Merry and Maid Holiday Pop-Up Market at the Voice with V. There's a holiday pop-up market at Prairie View Garden Center and Farmers Market. There's the holidays at the Highland Loft Market. Holiday Cheers Sip of the Season in downtown Elgin. And also Elgin Holiday Tree Lighting Ceremony will be tomorrow. Now also tomorrow and the 30th, there's 2 events coming up for those 2 days. There's Fall on the Farm Goat Yoga Session at Reserve the Kearns Farm, or at Reverse the Kearns Farm. And then there's also breakfast and lunch with Santa at the Village Squire, South Elgin location. And then finally, for the 30th in the Elgin area, there's Nurtured by Nature program at Raceway Woods Forest Preserve. Jingle and Mingle, Holiday Sip and Shop Sunday Fun Day at the Cruise and Bar and Eatery. Christmas Boutique Craft Sale is going to be at the First Congregational United Church of Christ, coming up in 2 days. That is in Elgin. And then finally, with various time slots, there's the Holiday Cookie Decorating with the Grinch at the Bartlett Fire Barn. So let me tell you, folks, there's lots of things that are going on just this weekend, even starting today, too. So if you want to get in on all the excitement, check out exploreelginaria.com, subscribe to their newsletter, check them out. Always good to see what's going on in the Fox River Valley area. Some other things, Algonquin Lake in the Hills Chamber of Commerce posted an hour ago about some Black Friday sales. Store-wide closing sale is going on at Marjito Discount. They're having their closing sale today. They're down to their final 3 days of being open. So they have some specials going on. That's Martejo Discount, Martejo Discount. And they're located in Algonquin, Illinois. So they do have those discounts available now as they are closing pretty soon. Some other things here too. Batavia Main Street is giving some options, some holiday gift guides, gifts $25 and under. There's some wonderful gifts. You don't have to come, wonderful gifts don't have to come with a big price tag. So they do offer a list of some budget-friendly favorites with some of your favorite downtown shops that are perfect for stocking stuffers, Secret Santa, or a little treat yourself moment. They've got a whole list of them here. This is, again, Batavia Main Street. I'm seeing some Labubu keychains that are there, too. Quite in fashion and style, I guess you could say. They also do have some homeware that you can check out. Oh, I'm liking those rings. Folks, if you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to have to go to this place. I do like those rings. There's a couple I see that I really like. There's one right in the middle. It's a simple band. I'm going to get into too much detail about this, but those rings look nice. How much are they? $10? Not bad at all. As long as they don't turn my fingers green, I might have to stop there. Those rings look pretty cool. Lots of other good things. Smoked garlic cilantro hot sauces. You can find a lot of cool things there. Perfumes, lotions, handmade soaps. Very cool. So that is at the Batavia Main Street. Looks like they're having some specials going on right now that you can enjoy. Gifts under $25. I'm telling you, those rings, might have to buy a couple of them. Whereas at Batavia, East Wilson Street, I'll make note of that because that's pretty cool. I like that. Let's see what else we've got here, too. You know what? The time is already almost 11:47, so I got to take a quick time out. When we come back, we'll talk more. So many things are going on, of course. As you know, throughout the month, we will keep you in tune and up to date on what's happening locally in the Fox River Valley area. Stay tuned for more. I've got more to talk about here on things that are coming up, other Black Friday specials that are going on around the Fox River Valley area, and more I have conjured up. So stay tuned for that on WRMN's Out to Lunch. Are you dreaming of a getaway? Want to leave the stress of daily life behind? Whether it's a relaxing cruise or an adventurous land escape, planning the perfect vacation doesn't have to be a hassle. At Cruises International, they specialize in vacation destinations, land and sea, making your dreams come true. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, Cruises International isn't just about booking travel. They're your personal concierge, trusted travel advisor, and advocate. Your preferences are unique, and they'll take the time to understand exactly what you're looking for. From personalized service to their global network of specialists, they ensure that your vacation is tailor-made just for you. It's time to plan the vacation of a lifetime. Call 800-255-7447. That's 800-255-7447 today and speak to a cruise and vacation expert. Cruises International. It's time to set sail to your dream destination.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
I'll trust water bottles and a flashlight to save the day, but I'll be proved wrong.
With a tornado approaching, I'll realize that I like a wheelchair-accessible shelter.
When the floodwaters rise, I'll be up in the attic with 20 cans of beans. It's a recipe for disaster.
let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Ready to tackle your junk piles? Call the Junk Luggers. From old furniture to entire cleanouts, we do the heavy lifting. And here's the best part. We rehome and recycle as much as possible to keep it all out of landfills. Feel good about your cleanout the green way. Call 1-800-LUG-JUNK or visit junkluggers.com today for your eco-friendly, stress-free service.
Tune in to Big Top Sports
with Derek Geyer every weeknight from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
He'll have sports thoughts from the center ring of Chicagoland and to the outer rings from across the nation.
Weather from Chicago Cubs,
White Sox,
Bulls,
Bears,
Blackhawks,
Stars,
Fire,
Boomers, whatever the national story is of the day.
Geyer and his sports czar takes will either have you nodding in agreement,
Yelling at the radio,
or in all honesty,
a bit of both.
with the way the Chicagoland sports and sports are in general, there's bound to be
Thrills,
chills, and
oh my god moments. So get your snacks and libations ready,
because this is going to be a wild ride.
Big Top Sports with Derek Geyer's quirky and insightful Fanatics take
will make you feel a little
or a lot better about your Chicagoland sports viewing experiences.
Tune in to Big Top Sports with Derek Geyer. Every weeknight from 6 p.m.
to 8 p.m.
And welcome, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN. Still have a little bit of time left. Yes. We hope that you are enjoying the day so far here. It is definitely a nice and sunny day outside, but we are going to definitely start to see some more storms coming through. Those are the winter weather storms, so just be a little on the lookout for that. With the time remaining, we only have so much time. I want to go through what's going on here. Holly Days is coming up tomorrow. This is brought to you by the City of Elgin, Downtown Neighborhood Association of Elgin, and so many more following through and together for the Holly Days. It's a great time to, of course, check out different local businesses in the Fox River Valley area. One of them includes a Black Friday record store day today that's going on now until 7 o'clock at Rediscover Records. Rediscover Records already gives you discounts on those really cool records. Now they're even offering a further discount on some great things today too. So check out their website or go to their Facebook page or Instagram. You can find them located right here in downtown Elgin at 9 South Spring Street. They have a special going on right now, so check it out. Also, a Thanksgiving weekend deal now through till December 1st. You can check out some 20% off for the Rouse Center for the Arts and lots of their tickets that are going on for sale right now. So if you check that out, rousecenter.org, you can get up to 20% off now, which is fantastic. Don't forget also next week, the International Gem and Jewelry Show will be in Schaumburg next week. Thank you, Linda, for sending me this information. It's jewelry, fashion, accessories, and a gift show. You can probably find some special deals that are also going to be coming up there too. And if you purchase your tickets online, that's 25% off. So you get some good deals there. If you want to check out more information, you go to their website or check them out at intergem.net, or also subscribe to their newsletter, info@intergem.net. So lots of good things that are coming up even further out in Schaumburg. It's a great show to go to if you've never been before. Let's see some other things here too. Fox Valley Pottery. Santa is coming to the Fox Valley Pottery. He cannot wait to hear all about your holiday tales. So if you go to their website, that's Fox Valley Pottery on their Facebook page. They do have it $25 per family. Reserve your spot now so you don't have time to wait in line. It is coming up on Saturday, the 20th of December from 3:30 to 7:30. It's the Fox Valley Pottery in Algonquin. You can write a letter, eat cookies, and paint with Santa. This is an ornament painting class. If you want to check out more information, again, $25. Don't forget to reserve your spot today if you'd like to. Very cool place to go to. Fun for all ages. So that's their ornament painting with Santa Claus. Algonquin Lake in the Hills Chamber of Commerce also posted their 24-hour Black Friday sale, including some great gift cards to Port Edwards. Yes, Port Edward, great place to go to. Black Friday deal, double the bonus. They have their 24-hour sale going on right now. Get a $20 bonus gift certificate with every $50 in gift cards that you purchase. Some other great things here too. Tonight is the night Santa Claus is coming to town. You can find Santa located at the downtown Crystal Lake Main Street area. This year's theme is Candy Lane, twinkling lights and sweet delights. Check out more information. That's downtown CL for crystallake.org. They've got their Festival of Lights Parade coming up tonight. That's at 7 p.m. in downtown Crystal Lake. You don't want to miss on this great, magnificent show. So lots of cool things that are also coming up there too that you can enjoy around the area. Stay tuned for more if you go to their website and follow them on Facebook. What are some other things going on here? The Electric Christmas Parade is just a day away. This is in St. Charles. You don't want to miss the incredible tunes of glory, pipes, and drums marching throughout the downtown area. Yes. Learn more about the Electric Christmas Parade by going to their website, stholidayhomecoming.com is the website to go to. And they've got the tree lighting, which is absolutely beautiful to see. Even some beautiful drone videos from last year and all the immense crowd members of people in the community that came out to that event. So definitely seems like it's going to be another great one tonight, especially since it hits before the big blizzard, the big storm. So very cool. Check out more information at stholidayhomecoming.com. The Huntley Area Chamber of Commerce recently posted Black Friday is here. And of course, you can check out some great deals, post your deals here on their website. Same also applies to different Chamber of Commerce websites too, but especially Huntley Area Chamber recently posted that you can share your specials going on in the comments section on their Facebook page. Explore Elgin Area yesterday said that they hope that you had a wonderful Thanksgiving with family and friends. Answer this age-old Thanksgiving question, apple pie or pumpkin? You know, I do like apple pie. I do enjoy it. Now, of course, if you are looking for some great places that might still be hosting some meals, you can find that at exploreelginaria.com. Trenton Relic is celebrating Furniture Friday today, and enjoy this beautiful selection of great furniture that's going on, and even maybe some specials that are also going on too. Some beautiful furniture that you can find at Trend and Relic. I still have yet to go there and see what they've got, because I'm seeing here some really nice stuff. Different styles and time periods for people of all. And I really like this one that's on the screen now. It's a nice muted green color, like a nice earthy tone green with the gold handles on there. That's a really nice one. I enjoy that. That's nice to look at. Some cool chairs and other great things that are there too. The Gail Borden Public Library Foundation Holiday Book Sale is here. Avoid the weekend snow and stop by today. It's going on right now. It's their great book sale, including movies and more for everyone on your shopping list for great prices. Most items are only $1 to $2. How cool is that? So definitely check that one out. That's actually going on right now. That's at the Gail Borden Public Library. You can also get your tickets to the Elgin Symphony Orchestra. There's some great concerts coming up this weekend and even into December. Holiday Brass is coming up here. This is the Elgin Symphony Orchestra. They're going to be having it in St. Charles, December 5th, and Schaumburg, December 9th. You can also check out some other good ones that are out there, too. So many other good things that we, of course, want to mention. Don't forget, of course, to check out winter storm warnings are very important. The Elgin Fire Department, City of Elgin also reposted some of these too, or City of Elgin posted them, and then the different departments in Elgin did repost them. So this is, they've got some messages from Snow Command on the different things, prolonged accumulated snow, and all of that too. So just make sure that you're aware of all of that is going on as well. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We appreciate it, of course, as always. Up next on the stick, we got the Bears game, and on YouTube, we got Life Experiences with William Pellerinos. Stay tuned for more here on WRMN AM 1410, and have a wonderful Black Friday. Best of luck to all the shoppers out there, and have a spectacular rest of your week and weekend.